My behavior change goal was to drink at least 100 fluid ounces of water per day. Using the smarter goals, I tried to be both realistic and measurable. By being realistic, I made sure that my goal was easily attainable and easy to implement throughout the day. And to be measurable, I filled out a water log every night, and I also used an app to remind me every hour to drink my 8 ounces of water. Overall, I thought my performance was good, even though I didn't complete every day like I had hoped for. I still definitely felt the benefits whenever I did complete the day compared to whenever I didn't reach my goal. Um, I don't think I'll change my behavior within the next month. Um, I definitely think I'm in the contemplation stage right now. Definitely think 6 months from now it'll be something I can implement and move into action. The processes of change that I used throughout my behavior change was self-reevaluation and counter conditioning. With counter conditioning, anytime I went into a convenience store and went to go get a soda or something like that, I would grab a water instead just to, further myself towards my goal that day. For self-reevaluation, on the weekends and on my off days from work and school, I realized I was drinking a lot more beer than I was water. And towards the end, that wasn't conducive towards my behavior change goal, and I really had to make a change. And it brought to light that I really need to treat myself better whenever I'm on my off days. It was really, really cool to see that. Um, for my future plans, I definitely plan on maintaining my 100 working on maintaining my 100 fluid ounces per day. I probably won't track it near as tediously as I did during this behavior change, but I definitely feel like I've become a lot more aware now that this behavior change is over, and in those situations to where I could drink water rather than something, detrimental to my health, it'd be a lot better. Two major lessons I learned from this behavior change is that planning ahead is definitely key. There was a lot of days where originally, really from the beginning, I really didn't have a set way to measure the amount of water that I was consuming per day until I got a water bottle that was actually pre-measured. And even whenever I faced barriers such as I forgot my water bottle, I'd have to use like pre-filled water bottles and use that because at least I knew the amount of fluid ounces that I was consuming. Another lesson that I learned is that there's always going to be barriers, there's always going to be setbacks, but you can't, whenever you encounter these, you can't take them as a failure. You have to take them as a learning experience and build from that rather than having it bring you down. But overall, I felt like this behavior change was a major eye-opener on not only how I live my daily life, but how I can also improve both my health and my life. Two reasons or two ways I guess you could implement this in a kind of a sports professional setting is to post awareness, educational tools such as like posters, reminding people to drink water, reminding people the adequate amount of water they should be drinking based on their size or activity level. Another reason or another way I guess would just using through interpersonal communication, advocacy, talking about it with your clients, the importance and that it has on your body to drink water, and if you drink the right amount of water, the positive benefits you could have both psychologically and physically.